Hey folks, this is John. We're looking at a 2004 Monte Carlo SS Dale Jr. Supercharged Edition. It's got the stock rims on it, the stock tires. Stock tires are 235 55 17s. This car has high mileage and has seen better days. However, to see that the car has the upgraded suspension is, you can tell from here where it's probably not focusing very well, but it's got the FE4 suspension, and if you decode the VIN, this is considered the performance suspension. It gets the thicker anti-sway bar in the rear, the thicker anti-sway bar in the front, and the upgraded suspension. Now in 04, in Car and Driver, or one of the reviews, it listed that this car sits half an inch lower and has stiffer suspension than the standard SS. So here we have a standard SS, also 04, and this car, if you decode the VIN, this has the sports suspension, not the performance suspension. And if you look at the VIN here, this has the FE3, which is probably hard to see, but take my word for it, it's FE3, which means it has the smaller front sway bar diameter and rear sway bar diameter. This car has, I put aftermarket American racing rims on this, 8x17, and the tire size is a little bit less than what the Dale Jr. car has. The Dale Jr. again has the 235 55 17. This car I have the 225 55 17. It fits really nice. However, when you spec out things like the strut assemblies on these cars, if you look at the rear, the clearance there is barely even a finger width between the base of the spring assembly and the tire that I have on this car. Now if you spec out the strut assembly for the Dale Jr. car, you'll notice that in a lot of the like the KYBs and the Monroes, etc., they'll have a different part number for the cars with the 17 or 18-inch rims. And if you notice on this car, so in theory this tire, being it's a 235/55, which means it's a little bit more cross-section width, and it should be a little bit taller than what I have on my car, but this car has easily twice or much more room than what I have on my car on the standard SS. So again, this is the supercharged SS, and it's got a lot more space there, clearance. Now whether this car sits lower or not, I think I have a measure tape around here somewhere, if I can find it. Oh, look at that, it just came in my hands. Let's go ahead and take a look at this. Bear with me, it's hard to hold the iPad and do the tape measure. But if we just do a quick and dirty 29 and roughly a quarter, 29 and a quarter for the rear. And again, this car should be very similar. This car is actually sitting lower than the Dale Jr. This is at 28 3/4. It's actually pretty interesting that it's sitting that low compared to the Dale Jr. I would have expected it to be a little bit higher, but that could be because of the tire, because the profile size is a little bit smaller than the no, I'm not sure why it would be. But anyways, I just wanted to do that quick video because it's not often you get to see the exact difference with the specifically the rear strut assembly on the Dale Jr. versus the standard SS. And I've also seen some contradictory suspension things where some folks said that the FE3 suspension was for the Impala or something like that. Well, clearly this is an SS, and it's got the FE3 suspension, and then the supercharged SS from 04 got the FE4 suspension, which is the 17-inch wheel package, the better springs, suspension, sway bars, etc. And there we have it. Alright, well, like I said, I hope you enjoy the video, and that's it. Thank you. Bye.